Hey guys, it's Captain Norseman, and basically Marvel Studios have officially revealed today the second official trailer for Marvel's Captain America Civil War, the first Phase 3 movie of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. So let's go through the key moments as we usually do on this channel, but here we go. So basically, you pretty much in the beginning see a place that looks kind of like Antarctica with mountains and snow and everything. Then pretty much we see a bunch of soldiers opening up, which looks like a cell. And as you can see by the logo and obviously the flag, it's pretty much a Russian flag, which is kind of hinting to the Winter Soldier's origin, where the Winter Soldier was basically taken by the Soviet Union and turned into this killing machine that we all know and everything and love. So yeah, and then basically it shows them opening a cell here and everything, and then pretty much this scene looks absolutely amazing, where you can see Winter Soldier coming out of this tube thing, and basically and then you can see him like in the mask and with the arm, and it just looks fucking epic, and coming out of the smoke, it looks fucking visually awesome. And yeah, that was a great way to kick off the trailer, basically. And so basically, as you saw in the Captain America Winter Soldier, they a little bit went in detail about the origin and stuff. And basically, in this movie, they should expand more on this. As we know, Bucky is most likely going to be the new Captain America of the Marvel Cinematic Universe, so might as well actually delve even more into his story, as this movie is going to be about him a lot. Now, basically, the next part of the trailer is very, very interesting, and this was one of my favorite parts of the trailer. It was basically showing the destruction and the Battle of New York, pretty much. General Thunderbolt Ross, who's working for the government, and he was in the Incredible Hulk solo movie in 2008, basically was showing the Avengers the events of a lot of, moments where there's been mass destruction. The first one was the first Avengers movie with Loki and the Chitauri. The next moment was pretty much with, Captain America and Winter Soldier, and Captain America and that were fighting, pretty much Hydra, where they were going to destroy the world at that time and try to invade it. And then also, you have obviously Sokovia, who pretty much, this was the events of Avengers Age of Ultron, aka the second Avengers movie. And as you can see, this is something I really liked. I liked how Falcon and Scarlet Witch showed a bit of like, guilt and everything because of the destruction that they felt they caused pretty much in that. And that was pretty interesting. And then you saw Cap notice that, so he tried to defend the Avengers. Now, the thing about General Thunderbolt Ross is he's basically in the story telling, Cap that there needs to be order, there needs to be control, and Iron Man's all for that. And I think what's going to play into that is the paranoia of what happened in Avengers Age of Ultron, of what Tony Stark caused with Ultron and everything, plus also the vision he had about the end of the world and everything in the beginning of Age of Ultron. But also you can see pretty much here that Tony Stark and Steve Rogers are really not getting on and everything, and obviously that continues. They haven't, they've been allies and friends at times, but they've also very competed a lot, and they're basically seeing things differently. Iron Man wants to make sure justice is and safety is put in, and but Cap is basically saying that no, that's they're going to turn into a dictatorship, and he wants it to be freedom and everything for the heroes and the people. So it's a very interesting concept. Plus, there's another thing I really really liked. Also, in the destruction of, which looks like the moment in the beginning of the movie where, well, which we think is the beginning of the movie, where Bucky is running, a building explodes, and as you can see Chadwick Boseman, aka as T'Challa, aka Black Panther, pretty much crying over someone, which most likely was probably his father. So by the looks of it, Black Panther is going to get recruited by General Thunderbolt Ross and Iron Man to join the team to avenge his father's death, and probably he feels that Bucky is responsible for the death of his father. Now let's actually go more into the trailer pretty much. And obviously, this is something I thought was really, really cool. They basically had this, massive kind of like, pretty much ship, area thing that they use pretty much. And as you can see, you've got cells, and I can tell this is basically, something hinting to this was something similar to the comics, where pretty much, the government would put all the heroes and all the villains in this place where they would like lock them up and everything, so there would be more order. And this is basically a similarity to it. So that's really really cool. And basically, one thing, this is another moment I felt was amazing, was the moment when Black Panther was getting chased by Cap, but also chasing Bucky, aka the Winter Soldier, and the bike, and he literally jumped and he freaking sliced the tire, making the bike fall and everything, and that was just absolutely amazing. Black Panther was a huge badass in this movie, and plus, he also, at one point when he's fighting Bucky on the rooftop, a helicopter is shooting at him, and the bullets are all bouncing off because because he's got vibranium in his suit is so strong, and I felt that was another thing I was really really impressed with. in the trailer. Plus, also here's a look at the moment when Iron Man pretty much blocks Winter Soldier's bullet and everything with that cool gadget he's got with the watch and everything. That was really really awesome. And obviously another thing. This is another big moment. Somebody shoots pretty much the chest of War Machine, making him fall and making Tony obviously get really pissed off. Plus, also he also says I think he's talking about Captain America here, where he basically says how I was wrong about you, the world was wrong about you. So that was a very interesting moment in the trailer as well. And basically also, you're getting to see some action scenes of basically Crossbones pretty much punching Cap, which was a really badass scene, Black Widow, and some more stuff. Also Scarlet Witch and Vision having, a moment, Iron Man and Captain America having a little bit of a fight there. This movie just looks absolutely incredible. And obviously another, I'm going to mention here, an iconic moment from the comics, and that is when Hawkeye shoots an arrow and Ant-Man is on the arrow, and he basically goes all the way to wherever he's meant to be going, whatever location. And this happened in the comics, this happened in the animated series of Earth's Mightiest Heroes, and this is so amazing to see this in a live action movie for the MCU. So yeah, that was great. And basically, one thing I did like right before Iron Man and Captain America started fighting again, he basically said I could do this all day, which was a reference to Captain America: The First Avenger, the first Captain America movie of the Marvel Cinematic Universe, which was absolutely amazing. So I really liked that. Plus, also you get to see Team Cap running at Team Stark and everything in this scene, and then pretty much the epic moment where they're both looking like they're both literally about to go into each other, and then obviously the logo hits, and then, ladies and gentlemen, the final moment that everyone's been waiting for me to talk about. Literally, pretty much, Iron Man pretty much hints that someone is coming, pretty much, and then Captain America's shield gets taken by Web and everything, a web shooter, basically, and then pretty much you just see Spider-Man do a flip, and he has Captain America's shield, and he literally just says, hello everybody, and his eyes change, they move and everything, which was just like in the comics, and he looks like the Alex, Ross costume. It looks absolutely amazing, and this trailer was just fucking awesome. I can't wait for the movie in 2 months' time, and I'm so excited. So yeah, leave a like and comment for your opinions, subscribe for videos about podcasts, and bye.